everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a good day and a good morning. It is currently 4:30 in the morning over here. Why am I up so early? Well, because I went to bed early last night. I had a bit of a headache, so I decided to go to bed early. So I'm up extremely early. Although after this react, I'll probably take a nap and then get up and get some stuff done. So yesterday, Chantal did a live called I'm Ready. And I just looked at it, and it's a good one, y'all. It's a really good one because there is much misery to be had. Oh, I was loving it. I'm loving it. She's not raging. Okay, let's just put that on the table. She's not raging, but she's not happy. Why is she not happy? Well, because Salah was working her, absolutely working her. Let's see, during the live, she had to get up on the treadmill. She did some treadmill time, but wait, that's not all. Not only did she do some treadmill time, but Salah had her walk on the beach. So, first the walking on the treadmill, and then her walking along the beach and crossing the street. You could only imagine how angry she was. Because what does Foodie not like to do? Move. And he was having her do a lot of moving. So she was trying it. Yeah, she was definitely trying it. She tried the baby voice because she wanted an Oreo Coke. I didn't know those existed, but she really wanted some diet soda. And Chantal, I'd like to let you know that I've talked to a couple of people. One of the friends that I live with, she's a nurse. And she even said yesterday to me that when it comes to soda, diet soda is actually worse than regular soda. And why is that? Because of the artificial sweeteners. The body doesn't know what to do with those. So, like, you're a diabetic and you really shouldn't have soda, but trying to get a workaround and get some soda by claiming it's diet soda, it's actually worse than regular soda. Another thing of note about Chantal. So a lot of people didn't pick up on this, and I didn't watch the science vlog, so I didn't catch it either. But I have a good friend, Mash, who is a mod for the House of Hannibal. Like, she is in the medical field also. And she told me that she picked up on something. That when Foodie and Salah were in the Science Museum, when they went up to the part with the heart drum, that Foodie has an extra heartbeat. Like, because where we go, da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Her heartbeat is da-dum. Like, she has that extra heartbeat. She has a heart murmur, heart arrhythmia. And even Foodie herself in the vlog said, yeah, I have a heart arrhythmia. She already knew the word, like she's already aware of her medical condition. Why is this important? Because it points in the direction that she has a very weak heart, and somebody who has a heart murmur or heart arrhythmia should not be exercising without consulting a doctor first. Like, you should be consulting your doctor to find out what you can do and what you can't do. Because exercising for someone who has a heart arrhythmia or heart murmur can be quite dangerous. And there she is getting on a treadmill and walking across the street to go to a beach. I've said many times, before she starts any exercise, she needs to know what's going on underneath the hood and make sure that she can do certain things. So I just wanted to put that out there to y'all, that our dear Foodie, apparently she has a weak heart, perhaps a heart murmur, heart arrhythmia. On top of her other health issues, we know that she's had blood clots in her lungs before. She's got non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, extreme fatty liver. like enlarged heart, diabetes, high blood pressure, high blood sugar. There's so many things wrong. So many things. So she really needs to be under a doctor's supervision when she starts up any activity. Anyway, so let's get into the react. Also, before I begin, I would like to say I'm praying for those of you that live in Florida. Milton, it looks like he just cut through side to side with Florida. It didn't go this way. There are millions without power. There's another hurricane that's off to the side of Florida, about ready to come in. I used to live in Florida, y'all. That's where I grew up. I grew up in Tampa, right there, south of Gandy and Hines, near Del Mabry. I lived there for years. That's my home. So I'm praying for all the Florida peeps, anybody is dealing with the hurricanes and the tornadoes and the flooding. I'm praying for y'all. I hope everybody's okay. Y'all take care of yourselves out there. You hear me? I mean, I love living in Florida, but one thing I do not miss about Florida is how there are always hurricanes out in the Gulf every year with Florida. Every year without fail. So praying for y'all, praying that you guys are okay. Y'all take care of yourselves. And I hope this hurricane season gets over real soon for y'all. So let's get into the stuff on Twitter, y'all, okay? I got it all pulled up. All the Twitter peeps, they're always posting the good stuff. Okay, let's back it up a bit. So, for those of you that are on Twitter X and you'd like to follow me on Twitter X, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. Okay, let's start here from How Hypocrisy, saying Salah has such a tiny ego that he's butthurt about only jumping 23 centimeters high. And he explains why clearly that can't be right. Foodie Beauty agrees and says the calories were also incorrect. So let me get this straight. Everything was incorrect, but the weight was legit? Okay, well, let's watch the clip.
Something physical,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
But that one, the jump was invisible.
Honestly, does anybody care about how high he jumped? Does anybody care? I don't care. Who cares? Why is it a big deal? Why are you butthurt about it? Shut up, Salah.
So they can't tell exactly how many centimeters you jump.
Yeah.
You know what, Chantal? You doing this with Salah right now, I'm getting a sense of deja vu. Let me tell you why. Because you were doing the exact same thing when you were with Natter. Like anything that Natter said, you would just sit beside him and, look over and nod your head and agree. Do you not have your own thoughts? Do you not have your own mind? Do you not have your own opinions? Whatever guy you're with, you're always like, yeah, okay, uh-huh. Like you have to back them up. You're a person. You're allowed to agree or disagree. And if you're in a relationship or whatever with somebody and you're not allowed to have your own opinions or feelings, that's a problem. Because in a real relationship, you are allowed to be yourself. You don't have to be like a mini-me of the other person. Okay, so that's the clip. Judge Judy says, holy crap, Salah. iPhone for the win. Foodie Beauty's head to be huge and no neck can be obvious. So there's Chantal. Without the phone filters, that's what's going on. Even though it's blurry, that's what's going on. Yeah, where's the pointy chin, Chantal? Wow. Just wow. That's a lot. But it's honest. That's what her face looks like without the filters, y'all. Crazy. Okay, Fat Cow says, I'll just leave this here. sorry, I got to blow that up. I'm petty. I don't care. Look at that face. Does she look thrilled to be on the beach right now? Look at that. She looks so mad. She looks so unpleased to be doing this. Like, I'm going to dock your pay, Salah, for doing this to me. She looks so angry. You know she's angry. You know she's mad. And hold on a second. Let me just stop. Let me just stop the Twitter for a second because I got some things to say on that. Let's rewind a bit. Let's go all the way back to before Chantal went to Kuwait. I'm sure she made a whole lot of promises to Salah. Maybe she promised him that she would give him tons of money and they would be traveling to all different kinds of places together. And she promised him not just a decent life, but a really, 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 really good life. You know, like, you just stick with me, kid. And, you know, I'll show you the yellow brick road. Well, it's been 2 years. And where Salah screwed up, where he absolutely screwed up, is he's been way too patient with her. He's been waiting way too long. And he let her get way too comfortable. Someone like Chantal, you can't let him get too comfortable. You know, she made all kinds of doggone promises. And then she got comfortable sitting in that house, eating a bunch of food. There was no urgency to make any of those promises become a reality. Like, I promised you a bunch of things, but I'm not going to fulfill them and you're not going to make me fulfill them. So I'm just going to sit here and be comfortable and do what I want to do. Well, Chantal went to Thailand and she did what she wanted to do for over 6 weeks. And this is just my thoughts. I think when she came back, that 6 weeks that Salah spent away from her, he was doing some thinking while she was gone. Maybe he was doing some watching of her in Thailand to see how she would do on her own. Would she behave? Would she misbehave? And if she misbehaved, how bad it would be. Well, it was bad. She was over in Thailand causing all kinds of damage, nearly getting run over, eating tons of fast food, making herself sick, spending tons of money on edibles. That would be Chantal's life alone. It gave him a sense of, this woman is not independent at all, doesn't want to be. She's the one that she wants to be codependent on somebody and whine and cry, and whoever the other person is who is her crutch, they'll never get to have a life. So I'm sure he was observing and thinking to himself, you know, at this rate, I'm never going to get to travel. I'm never going to get to have a life. So when she came back to Kuwait, although I'm not exactly all the way sure, but I'm just going by the things that I'm seeing in this live and the other lives, I think he threw down an ultimatum of either get your act together, all the way together, get your health together, or you can go home to Canada. I think he threw down that ultimatum of either shape up or get out. And that's why she's having to stick to walking, no takeout, at least that we can see. Like, he's working her like a donkey. In the live you're about to see, he's working her like a donkey. He made her get on the treadmill, and then he took her to the beach. And as I mentioned in the beginning of this react, again, my friend Mash noticed the extra heartbeat. If Foodie has a heart murmur or heart arrhythmia, she shouldn't be exercising until she consults a doctor first. But it sounds like she knows that she already has it and she just doesn't care. She has a serious health condition amongst many that she's already got, and she doesn't care. And I don't know if Salah knows about it. Maybe he does. But if he does, he doesn't care. He's pushing her. And not to be rude, but maybe he's looking at it from a win-win situation. Actually, three-way win. Either A, she's going to shape up and she's going to lose the weight and they can travel, which would be a win for him. Or B, she's going to just get very uncomfortable and go home to Canada. And that's also a win. Or, and this is morbid, so sorry about this, but if something were to medically happen to Chantal, then that would also kind of be a win for him because he wouldn't have to worry about her causing trouble for himself and his family. So he's looking at it from the angle of no matter which way I go, I'm winning on this. But letting her get too comfortable to the point where she's able to do what she wants, what she likes to do is hurt herself with food and indulge, and that's not getting anybody anywhere. He's making the environment uncomfortable. He's not letting her sit around and gain another 50 to 100 pounds, and that's a good thing. Because if she did, honestly, guys, she'd be bedbound. She's housebound right now. Let her get another 50 to 100, she will certainly be bedbound. And then if she becomes bedbound, who's going to take care of her? It can't be Salah. He's not a nurse. He doesn't have the medical training to do anything medically with her or know what to look for as far as skin lesions or rashes or bed sores. He doesn't have the strength to move 550 pounds around in a bed. So she's going to be in a world of hurt if she becomes bedbound. He's got to stop this now. Although, to be honest, there's no way that he really can stop Booty. You know, she's the one with the addiction. She's got to be the one to take hold of this thing. She needs medical help. She needs professional help. Her addictions are over her head and his head too. But it's all on her, you know. You're ready when you're ready, not when everybody else wants you to be ready. So let's go back to Twitter. I just wanted to speak on that for a minute. Hope you guys don't mind. Okay. Moving on. Fat Cal says, Foodie Beauty saying their wedding anniversary is the 11th when I know I saw a video uploaded saying she was married before that is weird. Said video is deleted, but as you can see, numerous reaction channels were reacting to the news before the 11th. So Apathetic Fox posted a video, and that was November the 6th, 2022. And No Madness Life posted one November 6th, 2022. You know, if you're really married, the one date you'll always remember is the day you got married. You'll always remember your wedding anniversary date. So how do those two keep getting it wrong? Because they're not really married. If you're not really married, you're not going to really remember it because it's not really important to you. Okay, Perfectly Imperfect posted a clip from the live. This is Foodie on the Beach. Says, if my husband ever condescended me by asking if I was brave for taking a walk, I'd brave his butt out of my life. Let's watch the clip.
Are you brave?
No,
Yes.
don't want to be.
Are you brave?
No,
Yes.
don't want to be.
I told y'all there is misery to be had in this live because he's working her like a donkey and she's not able to do anything about it. I mean, she could do something about it. She could just say, enough is enough. I'm going home. But where would she go? Who's going to take her in? Her family is not going to take her in. They don't have room for her. They don't have room for a 550-pound woman in their house, sleeping on the couch. The last time she visited Canada, they let her sleep on the couch at night. And then in the morning, they kicked her out into the Kia and made her just go do her thing. But they did not let her stay at the house and use the entire house as a streaming studio and eat all the doggone food and make a mess. They know her too well. So she ain't got no choice. She put herself in the tightest of corners. She has to do what he says. Otherwise, she does not have a home in Kuwait. She could just take her butt back home to Canada and stay in a motel room. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because sometimes it takes moments of absolute uncomfort to make a change. If you get too comfortable with things, you will never change. But if you reach a point where you are too much in pain and you're too uncomfortable, you will change. You'll say, I don't want to be in this pain anymore. He's making it uncomfortable to where either she's going to change or she's going to leave. Either way, it's a win for him. Either way, it's a win. And it's a win for us too. Because I'll tell you what, I am sick to death of watching her eat and talk about food and consume food. I have had enough of that. And I know you guys have too. Like, it's just stupid. I don't want to watch this one become bedbound. No, thank you. She needs to get up off her butt and do something. Okay, so this one is from Acadia Strong. Says, wow, when Teardrop is almost the voice of reason, Foodie is pathetic, whining like a baby to get her way. So what does Teardrop say? Teardrop, one of her own mods, one of her strongest supporters, says in Chantal's chat, actually, they say Diet Pop is worse than regular. Yeah, and I will back up Teardrop just this once, courtesy of my friend, who's a nurse, who told me herself out of her mouth yesterday that the artificial sweeteners and Diet Pop, your body does not know what to do with those. Diet Pop is actually worse than regular soda. Foodie was just trying to find a workaround to get soda. She shouldn't have soda, period. Blocked Blue Pot says no soda, period. Agreed. Agreed. Because if you are a food addict, when you consume something that is very, very close to something you shouldn't be having, like if you love your soda and you try to find a workaround like diet soda, what is that going to lead to? That's a slippery slope. It's going to lead to you going back to the regular soda. You got to avoid foods that will tempt you too much to do the trigger foods that you're going to go crazy on. She wants her soda. I'm sure she wants her takeout, but she was trying to get her way. I want a diet soda. Yeah. And then you're going to have a diet soda. And then not only the diet soda, y'all, she wanted an Oreo Coke, Oreo Diet Coke. That just sounds disgusting. That's just my opinion. But she wanted a Coke that tasted like an Oreo cookie. So not only are you having a diet soda, you want one that tastes like what? A cookie. Which is going to lead to what? You wanting what? Sweets. Cookies. That a good idea? Nah, not a good idea. Personal note, to keep myself from getting too hungry unnecessarily, when I buy candles, I avoid scents that smell like food, like anything sweet, that smell like cupcakes or whatnot. I just can't do it. I don't want to be tempted to eat. So I tend to like the woodsy scents, like the earthy scents. I avoid things like cupcakes and cookies and can't do it. That's my way of making sure that I don't, get triggered to eat unnecessarily. But here she is wanting an Oreo Coke, trying to find a way to get the taste of not just soda, but cookies in her mouth and get away with it. Don't let her get away with it, Salah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Mo Translate says Chantal wants a diet soda and Salah said no. She seems annoyed. They have been arguing back and forth about this. He's in the chat. Huh. There's Salah. He's saying no diet soda. Putting his foot down.
I think I should be allowed a diet soda every once in a while.
Nope. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. She says that. Did you hear what she said? Let's play it again.
I think I should be allowed a diet soda every once in a while.
She says that so seriously, and then she smiles afterwards like she's trying to make it into a joke. She's not joking. She's mad because she doesn't have her soda right now. That's very manipulative. I think I should have a diet soda every once in a while. Big smile. Big smile. Did you hear me, Salah? I want a diet soda. Yeah, manipulative. Stop it.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, and here's Salah saying, I don't trust the soda or diet soda for diabetes. Oof. Sir, you shouldn't trust the soda or diet soda. Yes, it's bad for diabetes, but she's also a food addict. That's another reason why she shouldn't have it.
It doesn't have any real sugar, babe. It doesn't spike your blood sugar at all.
She's trying to convince him, it's okay. It's okay if I have a soda. I just want a soda.
Hey, Sarah, we need to go to the diabetes education thing together.
Yet now she wants to go. Now she wants to go to the diabetes clinic because he's saying no to everything. And she thinks if they go to the diabetes classes will say, oh, yeah, you can have diet soda, and then she can get her soda. That's the only reason why she wants to go. And did y'all notice about her going to the diabetes classes, why she wants to go? She also wants to go because then he will go with her. Although he doesn't have diabetes, she wants to spend more time with him. So it's like, we are going to go together. You want to spend more time with Salah, but it may backfire because if he goes to the classes with you and he finds out all the information, and then later on at home you try to eat or drink something you're not supposed to, he's going to be on top of it because he was listening in class. Maybe you won't, but he will. So
most humans don't drink enough water. I drink more water than everybody in this building, guaranteed. I drink like 3 of these a day. It's fake. It's not healthy, but I mean.
Yeah, she's annoyed.
If you cut everything all at once, not good either.
And you know what? I don't normally agree with Chantal, but my friend is a nurse, and she did say this yesterday. She told me that if you take somebody who they have very, very, very high blood sugar, and you try to take them all the way down, all of a sudden, that could be dangerous. You got to just gradually do it. I don't know what Chantal's normal blood sugar is. I know that she can't be playing around with her medications and her insulin because if her blood sugar gets too low, that could be disastrous. But her resting blood sugar, I'm sure, is normally very high. And to take her from that to all of a sudden, it could be it could be a disastrous thing. It's got to be a gradual thing.
It doesn't make me crave sugar.
But to be fair, we don't know what she's eating or drinking off camera when the camera's off. Like that's the hard part. We only see and we know what we see and we know. I mean, who knows how she's eating and drinking when the cameras are turned off?
At all. I lost 110 pounds and drank diet soda all the time. There you go. No, it doesn't have any real sugar, babe.
So that was the post from Mo Translates. Thank you, Mo. And here we go from Mo Translate. OMG girl crossing the street. So she was just on the treadmill before this. Now he's taking her outside to the beach. Having her cross the street. Is this a wise thing to do, Salah? I don't know.
I don't want to get hit.
Come. خلاص, you're late now.
No, I can do it.
يلا.
Okay. Ooh. Smells like dead fish here.
You know, I just have to say it. I seriously wonder if Salah is pushing her physically to get something medical to happen to her. Like he's been trying for a minute on that front. Like taking her to the pool and not watching what's going on with her at the pool and taking her to the desert. And yeah, like it kind of feels that way. I can't say for sure, but it kind of feels that way. Fondue Pondu says, tighten the screws, Salad. She is mad. Yeah, she's big mad. Florida Salt and Sass says, sand is the new sun. She hates it. DX, who gives the text recaps of the lives on Twitter, gives part of a recap here, saying, it hurts my butt. It hurts to sit in it. I'm sweaty. There's like no breeze. Let's walk back. No, I'm not walking on the beach. Salad is being super patient with her, trying to change the subject and encourage her. She's throwing a fit. Oh, I can't wait for the beach footage. You know what? I think we're going to do things kind of in reverse. I think we'll start with the beach stuff first because it seems like there's a lot of hissy fitting going on there, and I'm here for it. I want to keep you guys entertained. We're going to go all over the place in the live and show different portions out of order. Foodie Beauty. Miss Anthropope Lulu posts this old clip. This is Pete's back at the villa where Pete did the scale, the one that Chantal always used, and he proved that the scale wasn't right. Miss Anthropope Lulu says the one where Pete proves that Cutie messes with the scales. It's off by 90 pounds. That math is definitely not mathing now. Full video. So here's the clip with Pete's. Y'all watch.
There it is. Be on the scale. All right. Let's test it. I think it might be a little bit off.
Yeah, Pete was telling on her. He was being snarky. He was telling on her lie. So that scale just said that Pete is 105 pounds. Apparently, he's not 105 pounds. So it's proof that Foodie plays with the scale. That scale is 90 pounds off. So whatever weight she was giving us, it was off by almost 100 pounds.
Yeah, there's no way I'm 100 pounds. There's no way I'm 100 pounds, and I have no idea how to fix the scale.
Okay, the video says if you're not aware, there's a function on scales that lets you subtract weight before you weigh yourself, a tear function. And I'm sure that Foodie gets her scales. She always looks for that function. So I'm pretty sure the scale that she's got now, it's got one on it. Or she's figured out some other workaround. I heard about a workaround in chat that you can use a bottle cap on the bottom to subtract like 15, 20 pounds or whatever. So like, I'm sure she's aware of all the tricks, all of them. So this means Chantal subtracted about 90 pounds from her weight. So that's interesting. Now I'm going to have to go back through her old videos and add 90 pounds to her weigh-ins to find her true weight.
Like, I have absolutely no idea how to actually, like... Because like I said, I mean, there's...
You know what that would mean? All those times that Chantal was claiming to be 330, 350, if you add 90 pounds to that, that means at that time she was well over 400. I mean, if you just do the math. If you said I'm 330, add 90 pounds to that, that means she was like 430 pounds. If she was 360, that'd be like she was almost 450. I mean, you got to just do the math, and she was definitely over the 400 range then. And to look at her now, I'm telling you, she's got to be in the 550 pound range. And that's why she's having so many problems, because as a 5-foot woman, she should be about 115, 110 pound range, because she's short. She's tiny like me. So she's got a tiny skeleton, and weight wise, she's about 5 times what she should be. That's why she's having so many issues.
It's obviously out of alignment somehow. No, I mean, like, it must have happened, like, recently.
No, not recently. The more weight that Foodie puts on, the more she plays around with the scales. We know that. The more she tries to hide it. Okay, so Tara Lee says, so it's fine with Anime Sucks if Foodie Beauty is a narc, sociopath, compulsive liar, filthy slob, and animal blanker, but a nose ring is where he draws the line? He might want to question his life decisions. So Anime Sucks is somebody that was in Foodie's chat. He's a feedie that was encouraging her to seal and to gain more weight, and also to pass gas, because that's one of his fetishes. So ever since Foodie started this whole health arc, getting in shape, getting on the treadmill, have y'all noticed that Anime Sucks is not in her chats anymore? That he's not sending her super chats anymore, which basically backs up the feeling and the idea that extreme feeders like this idiot Anime Sucks, he's not into Chantal. He's into what Chantal can do for him. You know, the extreme feederism, it's about self-harm. Encouraging someone to do self-harm. An extreme feedie would never do to themselves what they expect somebody else to do for them. They would never put themselves in that position, but they look for people who are willing to do it to themselves. But ever since she started getting on the treadmill and eating healthy, notice he's been gone. So it's pretty apparent what he was on Chantal's channel for. He wanted to encourage her to do self-harm to herself. He wasn't really into her. But Anime Sucks says here, if she's going to wear a nose ring, nah. Anime Sucks also says, bums me out so much. Maybe I'm shallow, but I just can't do it. It's time to focus on myself. So a nose ring bothers you that much, Anime Sucks? I'm pretty sure that Chantal would take it off if it means you bring back your super chats. Ellie Cruz says, I think as her muscles have atrophied, her gut stretches out more and her posture has compensated by leaning back. Add in struggling organs and fluid retention. I could see how this is the case, but it's still mind-blowing. Katie says, I lined her up her bust because that's the thing I doubt has changed much. Really isn't that much difference. So yeah, the picture in the flower dress, that was Chantal back in Canada. And the picture of her in the green, that's her in Kuwait. So you didn't gain any weight, Chantal? You didn't gain any weight? You've actually lost weight? I disagree. And when you look at the before and after, I strongly disagree. I think you've gained a lot, more than you'll admit to. Foop Olympic says, imagine purchasing this much cheese in a single grocery store trip and then having to do a cheese accountability check to prove that you haven't eaten all of it yet just 1 week later. So let me just play the clip.
All right, so here's my cheese check. So we have this still.
And you know what? I don't think she's doing this for us, the viewers. I think it's for Salah. Like she's showing Salah, like because Salah wants to know how much cheese is there, Chantal? Have you eaten it all? He's keeping an eye on her food.
Cheese mixture. We have this huge block here. These I used to eat almost all at once. We still have this many. We still have this one bag of cheese because here's the other bag. Cheese slices. We still have many of those. Butter. Still have one thing of halloum. Came with 2.
Okay, this is where I get suspicious, though. This is where it's very sus. So Chantal is an extreme food addict. And I noticed she's been, for the most part, very, very calm. So my question is, how is she maintaining her calm? She doesn't look like she's taking any kind of chemicals to help with her calm. But if she's not allowed to eat the naughty foods, where is the calm coming from? Is she eating off camera? Because I would think that Chantal would be freaking all the way out without her food. I mean, to go from the total extreme down to no fast food, no junk food, no soda. Why is she so calm? What is keeping her calm?
Halloumi, little piece of cheese. That's the end of the first block of medium cheddar. And that's it. All right.
It's pretty sad when you basically got to check in on your food like that. All right, this is from Kelly. So Chantal did was it dinner or breakfast? And this is what she ate. Chantal, you don't know how to cook healthy food, do you? Because if you knew how to cook healthy food, you would know how to make it look appealing, colorful, nice. No wonder you hate healthy food. Because you don't know how to cook it. You don't know how to put things on a plate and make it look appetizing for your eyes as well as your stomach. This was her version of a healthy meal. That looks bad. Girl, you can do better than that. That looks horrible. That looks so horrible. All right. Foodie Beauty's emotional support. I can't say all the name. Salah will literally walk Chantal into the grave. He is too daft to understand she needs to work up to this much walking all at once. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I don't think he cares. If she has a heart murmur or heart arrhythmia, he doesn't care. But he's going to make life uncomfortable for her until either she gets in shape and they can go travel like she promised, or B, she leaves. One way or the other, if she leaves. He's tired of her crap. He's tired of her getting too comfortable in that apartment and not doing anything. He's like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's been 2 years. There's been no improvement. She's actually backslid as far as her weight. It's time to cut this off now. So he's taken the extreme angle with it all. Nellie says, claims she has a fear of exercise. You just don't like to be uncomfortable in any way. Let's watch the clip.
Man, I hate being in this shape. I honestly have a bit of a fear of exercise. It's like weird, I know.
You don't like to be uncomfortable. And with exercising, your muscles hurt. You're covered in sweat. But I'll tell you what, nothing feels better than after you're done and you take that shower and you feel clean and your body is tingling. It's the best. It is the best. She avoids being uncomfortable. Anything in life that makes her uncomfortable, she avoids it. But that's what she needs. She needs to be uncomfortable because she's gotten far too comfortable with her self-destructive behavior.
So,
I don't like to be uncomfortable. Well, you wouldn't be, would you be comfortable in a bed bedbound? Ask yourself that. Queen of WTF says she's miserable. I see a huge fast food mukbang right around the corner. She might be doing it off camera because that's what she did before. When Salah tried to get her to eat the diet meals, she told us that she had a huge bee moment one night after the camera was turned off. She might be having some bee moments when the camera's turned off where Salah can't see. I'm kind of thinking that's what's going on. But yeah, I could see why she's miserable. Look at this meal. It's so sad. Where are the greens? Didn't she get a whole bunch of lettuce? Why not make yourself a doggone salad? You know, like sweet potato, whatever that is, some salad, you know, put some color on the plate. Autumn Fairy says, I'm asking for diet soda. She even tried the little kid lispy voice and that didn't work. Then she almost teared up, crying over Diet Pepsi. This isn't going to end well. DX says, LMAFAO, diet is going well. Let's watch.
it's a diet soda. It's diet. I want to try the Oreo Pepsi.
No. No to soda and no to soda that tastes like a cookie. No.
I'm allowed diet soda.
No, you're not. How would you know? You didn't go to the classes yet. You're just saying that.
Yes.
My nurse friend said, no, you can't have it. It's bad for you.
Yes, diet soda. What? I haven't had any diet soda in a week since Bangkok.
Oh, here we go. She's starting with that little baby voice.
It's zero sugar. Stay strong, Salah. No, there's nothing wrong with the diet soda. I'm not asking for pizza. I'm not asking for donuts. I'm asking for diet soda.
Yeah, and what's that going to lead to? You're going to get one diet soda, and then you're going to want the real soda because the diet soda is not going to give you like that brain explosion of dopamine. It's going to make you want other soda, or because it's a soda that tastes like a cookie. If you get Coke that tastes like an Oreo, you're going to want a pack of Oreos. You're putting yourself on a very slippery slope and you will slide all the way down.
There's no sugar in diet soda, is there?
There's artificial sweeteners, not good for you.
No, it's not worse. It doesn't raise your blood sugar.
How do you know? Have you experimented? Do you know this? You don't need it.
Let's just go outside. Your husband has to drink diet. Yeah. have a diet soda.
She's like at a loss. She's like, I just want diet soda. She's in her head. I can feel the wheels in her head turning like, how do I get my way? What do I have to say it? And what voice do I have to say it to get my way?
That's crazy. I wonder why they only make it in 0 sugar. They don't make it, you know? Okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
She'd probably go in the bathroom or something on her second phone to yell at him. Peaches says Chantal is begging for diet soda and AC after just a few minutes of walking outside, and Salah is literally telling her no. Best content ever. Y'all, you know what? Normally I play the live all the way through from like, you know, as it is. But I think we're going to do it differently today. I think we're going to start with the outside footage because it sounds like that's where a lot of the misery is. We're going to go back and forth in live. Is that okay? You know, like instead of just listening to her talk and then go to the beach. No. We'll go to the beach first because that sounds like that's where the fun is. Two-Tailed Keeper says, oh, I'm allowed diet soda. Really? Because it kind of sounds like you aren't. Let's see. Is this the same clip? Let me play for a second.
I want to try the Oreo Pepsi.
Okay, we played this already. Moving on. Foop Olympic says, oh, so now Chantal is suddenly willing to attend the diabetes education classes, but only so Salah can go too and learn that it's okay to give her diet soda. Yeah, like that. That's her mode. She doesn't do anything unless there's food involved or getting access to food. Do y'all see that? She doesn't care about the diabetes education classes. She was told she needs to go. She put it off, but now that Salah is cutting her off and making her feel uncomfortable, she wants to go to get something that she wants. She'll go to classes if it means she can have her beloved soda. So sad.
No, it doesn't have any real sugar, babe. It doesn't spike your blood sugar.
Shut up. Yes, it does. Foop Olympic says she really thinks it's cute to talk to Salah like she's a toddler. Warning, baby voice incoming, y'all. Let's listen.
And babe, you can go get me a Oreo sugar-free Pepsi at the Bacala. Yeah.
Chantal, why do you act like this? You're 40 years old. What do you think you're doing? Being 40 years old and trying to act like a 5-year-old. Do you think that by talking that way, you're manipulating him? Do you think he's falling for it? Do you think he's under some sort of enchantment charm that he's going to give in to you if you talk and seem like you're younger than what you are? It just looks stupid. Quit it. It's been 2 years. I'm sure he's not brand new. And he's caught on to the baby voice and the manipulation tactics. And he's tired of it. It's sickening. You bring out the baby voice when you want something from somebody. He's younger than you are. You would try to appear and sound younger than him and put off this air of innocence of which you are not innocent. But acting like a 5-year-old, it's disgusting. You're not a child. Quit it.
I can go with you.
What is this, like A/B play on YouTube? If you're going to do that fetish stuff, take it off YouTube. It doesn't belong here. If this isn't for some other kind of fetish people in your audience, if you're doing it to him, it's not working. It looks stupid. It looks wrong. Moving on before I go off on her. Narcissism My Way says, on the way back, she snarled while desperately trying to smile. Can you mute for a minute? So what did Foodie say to Coach Salah during those 30 seconds? This is a spectacular live. Yeah, we're starting with the beach footage, y'all. We're going to get to the good stuff right away. You know, I'm not going to make you wait for dessert. I'm going to give it to you right away because I love y'all. But let's watch the clip.
There's an incline or something.
Babe, if you walk on the beach with barefoot, it will be more healthier for you, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, because look, I used to live in Florida. Walking on beach sand like that, it does gives you a workout. It's harder to walk on sand than say a road or grass. It gives you a workout.
yeah.
This resistance will be advantage for you. Trust me.
Can you mute for a minute?
Okay.
Yeah, she always says something serious and follows it up with a smile like it's not whatever I'm going to say is not that bad. Oh yes it is. Beware of the smile. Beware of the smile. She's mad. She's big mad. Like, why are you working me out so much? Okay, so that's it for the Twitter catch up. Sorry it took so long, but there was a lot to show. So let me just go ahead and find them going to the beach. Because that's what we really want. Like, I'll show the rest of the live later. Where's the beach stuff? Where's I'm so petty. I don't care. She's a mean individual. She deserves it. Are we near the beach? Are we outside? I don't care. She deserves all of this. She's just a big old meanie head. All right, so like we're gonna go back and forth through this live. Look at the look at the look on our face. Look at the look on her face. She's already not pleased. So she just got off the treadmill and we're about to go outside. I'm here for the misery. I'm here for the suffering. What can I say? Like, we deserve this. Ladies and gentlemen, we deserve this. 2 years of her boring non-tent. We deserve a little spice in the stew. And we're going to get it. So we're about at like 58 minutes in. She's about to go outside with Salah. I want to see how bad it really gets. Let's go. Oh, she's muting. She's muting. You're too close, Chantal. Get back. Get back. Okay, we're going to scoot it. I don't want to see your face like that, so we'll just... Come on. I don't want to see your shirt like that. Okay, so they're back. I guess they're in the parking lot now. Come on, Chantal, turn the sound on. Turn it on. What is going on? Turn the sound on. She doesn't have the sound on, y'all. Where is the sound? He's giving, I guess he's giving her instructions about what to do before they turn the sound on. And whatever he's saying, it doesn't seem like she's happy about it. So earlier in the live, she was talking about wanting soda. And she's messing around with the cat.
Give me your hand.
Okay, so
Wait.
where are we right now? Like, so there's the beach is across the street. And Salah wants her to cross over, knowing that she's got problems with her feet. He wants her to cross over.
Okay.
يلا.
Ew, it smells like fish.
He probably told her, look, I'll hold your hand if we go to the beach. Chantal is so love-starved that she's like, okay, I get to hold your hand? Okay, we'll go to the beach.
يلا يلا.
Oh my god. Yalla.
Now, all of that whining like a child, it is so off-putting. Girl, quit it. You're just crossing a street.
Don't worry.
Oh,
You did it.
it scared me.
The fish smell.
Ew.
Let the misery begin. I'm sorry. I'm reading the chat. Fufu Egg says Crazy Frogger. Yeah, it does remind me of that game Frogger that I played when I was young. Joe Lardman says no snack, no drink, go walk, said Salah. Yep. I am here for it. I am here for him making her uncomfortable. And I wasn't joking. She does need to go to the doctor if she's got a heart arrhythmia, a heart murmur. She should be going to the doctor getting a full checkup, but that's on her. It's her body. It's her health. She needs to be concerned about it. If she knew the word arrhythmia, then that points in the direction that she knows she's got a heart murmur, and she should be concerned about it and not wanting to eat so much doggone food. Take care of her health. But if she continues to have B moments and eat a bunch of sugar, obviously she's saying to her poor weakened heart, I don't care if you're having a hard time. I'm going to make it even harder. And again, that is on her, because she's the only one that could do anything about anything concerning her. But let's keep going.
So, oh,
What?
Purple Bed Beezer says, good man, Salah. Do not allow her to have it. She wants to stay focused, so you need to help her. She doesn't want to stay focused. What she wants to do is put all of the focus responsibility on another person and say, it's your job. It's your job to keep me away from the food. It's your job to keep me focused. And I'm sorry, that's selfish. To look at another person and say, you have to spend all of your time and all of your energy and all of your thoughts to keep me in line. Even though I'm older than you, it's your job to be my babysitter and to keep me focused. If your health matters to you, Chantal, it's up to you to keep yourself focused. You cannot expect someone to be around all the time to be your self-control. You have to learn it for yourself. It's really unfair to use what's wrong with you in such a manipulative way that you're using it as a way to trap people with you to where they're not allowed to have a life. You need to understand it's been 2 years, your manipulation, your control, not working anymore. And that's why he's putting his foot down. Either you're going to shape up or you're going to ship out. And that's just it.
You okay? Yoga?
She just got there and she's like, I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good. That's another manipulation tactic. I don't feel so good. That is her way of trying to get out of doing whatever it is he tries to get her to do by claiming, I don't feel well. I'm getting sick. But yet the moment they get back to the house, suddenly she's all better. Y'all notice that? When she was in Thailand, she claimed to be sick, but the moment she got back to Kuwait, she was fine.
I feel sick.
You're
Go
not.
back to home. Just like take a look on the beach and come back. Right? The breeze of the beach here.
I don't think she's really sick. She just doesn't want to walk along the sand. She's trying to get out of it. She's trying to figure out a way to get out of it.
I thought I was gonna puke.
Maybe you need a cold water. I have.
Not now. Oh, shut up. I hate when people show off with their cars like that. Stupids. Get a new muffler.
This is a breathtaking beach.
Can't even see it.
Yeah, it's dark here, and
Look at she's already complaining. He's like saying the beach is nice and dark and cool, and she's like, you can't even see it. Oh, she's in a mood. Y'all hear that? You can't even see the beach. Yeah. I'm so glad we started here first. I am so glad for your Twitter peeps that are letting me know the beach is where it's at on this live. The beach is where you should start first, because this is where all the fun is, and I'm going to go where the fun is. Go, Chantal, go.
there is no lights, you know.
I don't want to walk in the sand.
Ash says, when Salah says you're going to get a soda but makes you walk the beach instead, laugh emoji. I don't know what he told her. I don't know how he got her motivated. Maybe, I don't know if he said we're going to get some food later or what, but he's making her walk.
Just here.
I don't want to splash on you.
Spotlight.
This is real smart. There's nowhere to sit here.
Yeah, he knows. That's exactly why he brought you to the beach, because there's nowhere to sit down. You can't just walk a couple of steps and claim that you're sick and then stop walking. That is why he brought you to the beach. She's already complaining. There's nowhere to sit down. Precisely that. There's nowhere to sit down. You're going to walk for 10 minutes straight.
Break.
Barely getting started and already thinking about where she can take a break at.
Thank you, Victoria.
Where can I sit? Nowhere.
Ooh, she's mad. Where can I sit? Nowhere. Ooh, she's mad. She's mad. Ooh, I'm loving all of this. I'm loving it. This is so good.
Maybe on the sand.
What is this? Oh, it's dirty.
Okay, here.
Oh, here we go. And people in the chat are picking it up. Aubrey says, why is she in a bad mood? Because he's making her move. Because she can't sit down and beg off for moving anymore. Janelle says, rage incoming. One spicy disaster says, uh-oh, she's cranky. Joe Lardman says, tantrum time. Oh, I hope so, Joe. I really do.
Oh, they have rocks to get up on.
Like, she's not even walking. She's sitting. She's sitting. She found a place to sit. Doggone it.
See? Oh, so you can sit up here. Can you help me? Wait. Whoa. Well,
careful.
That, I don't know what she's sitting on. It looks like part of a wall. It doesn't look very sturdy. But it also does not look like something you'd want to sit on for long. It doesn't look comfortable.
Okay.
yeah, this is not comfortable at all.
It doesn't look comfortable, and it doesn't look safe either.
Whew. Oh.
Janelle says, Humpty Dumpty, oh no. Oh, that old nursery rhyme. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Pray that you don't have the fall part, Foodie.
Okay. They need benches here for fat people.
Maybe, babe, you can sit on the sand.
Sturdy. There's probably sand fleas at night.
So what? We have laundry.
Salah, I don't like you, but I like the things you're saying in this live so far. She's coming at him with, I can't sit in the sand. There are sand fleas. And he goes, that's what the laundry's for. He is not. Go, Salah, go. I don't like you, Salah. I don't like you. I will never like you. But I like the things you're saying to her. She's over there making excuses why she can't do things. And you're coming back at her with, that's not going to fly. And here's why. I like this. I like it.
Bugs will bite us.
There's no bugs here.
Yeah.
No, babe.
Oh.
What the heck? 9th eviction. What is the matter with you? Why did you make that comment? You're so out of pocket for that. 9th eviction says beautiful biracial beach. What in the heck? Dude, what is the matter with you?
Yep.
It's a beach.
You have done so good in the last hour. It will get easier, and it's already showing.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kelsey B.
I got really nauseous. I don't know why.
Babe, your phone at the dark, low quality.
Yeah.
Sorry to tell you that, but it's the truth.
I know. I know, bae.
Fufu Egg said she's allergic to fresh air.
Yeah. I had an allergic reaction to exercise.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You just don't like feeling uncomfortable. You don't want to be uncomfortable. You don't want to sweat too much. You don't want to get overheated. You don't like to be uncomfortable. But I ask you, Chantal, which would you prefer? Going on a treadmill for 10 minutes and being covered in sweat and then getting off the treadmill and taking a shower and feeling good, or being completely immobile and bedbound and you can't get up and you're relying on people to do things for you? And what if there are no people to do things for you? Then what's you gonna do? You're already uncomfortable. You're 5 feet tall and over 500 pounds. You've got to live with pain every day. That's not uncomfortable? You don't live with a tremendous amount of pain? I bet you do. Why not get rid of some of it? Why not get yourself in shape? You're such a whiny baby when it comes to pain. As far as walking and getting yourself in shape. It's ridiculous. It's crazy when you think about it. There are more people concerned for Chantal and her health than she is. Everybody else is concerned for her health. She's not concerned. She doesn't care. She wants everybody else to care, but yet she doesn't care. And I say, you don't care about your health, and I don't care about you, period.
Hi, guys. I'm just leaning on this thing. Oh, it hurts my butt.
Yeah, that it's a wall. You're not supposed to sit on it. It's not a bench.
It hurts to sit on it.
Yeah, then stop sitting then. Keep walking.
I'm so sweaty. I hate going up because I sweat so much.
Actually, there's no like a strong fresh air. It's almost humid, right?
Yeah, it's like no breeze.
And do you like? I got to tell you something. I'm watching this chat. There are a lot of people that are encouraging her to get healthy. There are people saying we're proud of you. You're on the treadmill and now you're taking a walk. When the content is different, then the audience becomes different. You attract a whole new crowd, Chantal. Instead of working so hard to attract the feedy people, work on making a whole new crowd of people to keep you motivated to keep doing this.
Okay, let's walk back. You want to? Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like she sat down and she didn't even sit down to say, okay, let's continue our walk on the beach. They crossed the street. She immediately found a wall to put her butt on. And now she's like, let's go back. She doesn't want to be there anymore. They didn't even really walk along the beach.
No, I'm not walking on the beach. No.
I know. We go back.
Yeah, exactly. Certified window licker says, we just got here, right?
I'm not ready for this yet.
We'll never be ready.
You're doing great.
Thanks, babe.
Doozy, Salah, what are the lights in the distance? There, I think Al-Qut Mall. Not this one, the closed one, the far one, Al-Qut Mall. This one is like a different beach. Where is the basketball stadium and the volleyball one? There's different beaches here.
Yeah, people are saying, stay at the beach. Yeah, why not?
Hi. In the day, the beach will be nice.
Yeah, but you're not going to go to the beach during the day. You don't want people looking at you. You're certainly not going to cross the street. If you're sensitive to heat, at night would be the best time for you, Chantal, because that's when the temperature is at its lowest.
I think it was only 33 today, which is nice weather, right?
Yeah, it's quite cool now.
I find coming to the beach is fine. Going back is hard because it feels like there's more resistance, like there's an incline or something.
Babe, if you walk on the beach with barefoot, it will be more healthier for you, I think.
Yeah, it gives you more of a workout. Walking in beach sand gives you more of a workout.
Yeah.
This resistance will be advantage for you. Trust me.
Can you mute for a minute?
Oh, there we go. She's so mad. She's like, I need to say some things to you and I don't want people to see. She's so mad about this. Like, how could you? How could you bring me to the beach after I just got off the treadmill? You're working me like a donkey and I don't like it.
Okay.
Yep, turning it away. Joe Larman says, uh-oh. Yeah, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. And she's probably saying, I walked along the beach. Can I get a soda now? Like she's probably trying that whiny voice, baby voice thing. Can I get a soda? I walked along the beach. I came over here. Can I get a soda now? Kobo Cabana says she's cussing him straight out. Yep, I believe you're right. And the silence, whatever she said to him, do you notice that he's quiet now? He was talking to her as they were walking back, and he's quiet now. Something happened. What did she say to him? Ooh, the silence is telling. Anybody that's ever been in a relationship, you know that silence. When people are fighting and there's some angry words and then there's silence, the silence is telling. Ooh, she yelled at him.
Just felt a bit.
Chantal, if you have no place to go, I would not be pushing him. I wouldn't be, because right now he's in the power position. You don't have any place to go back to. You don't have a home in Canada. He's got family and friends in Kuwait. If the two of you bust apart, I'm sure somebody in that area would give him a place to stay and he could start over quite easily. You're the one in dire straits. You know, you're the one in dire straits. Do you want to lose the villa? How important is it to you? Honestly, at this point, the villa doesn't matter. You should be concerned about your health. Really concerned, but you're not. You are concerned about satisfying your addictions. You don't care what condition your body is in at all. You need impatient. You do. I mean, Salah's got to find out the hard way that your issues are over his head and your head, and he cannot control you just by taking your food away. He's going to learn the hard way.
No. So much traffic. Eh?
Come on. How many cars? It's like train.
Yeah. Too many.
A long chain of cars. Okay, yalla. Babe, he was running.
Yeah. I don't want to get hit.
Come. خلاص, you are late now.
No, I can do it.
Yalla.
Okay. Ooh. Smells like dead fish here. Sorry if you guys are hearing my breathing. Oh.
Are you brave?
No,
Yes.
don't want to be. Thanks, babe.
He's going to get cussed out later on.
Teardrop, she's trying so hard. I'm proud of her.
Thank you.
Lizzie, that's one road I will never try.
Yeah. It's busy.
Like, I have to wonder, how did he motivate her to go to the beach? Did he say, if you go to the beach, I'll get you a freaking soda? because Chantal is motivated by food.
It's busy and make you dizzy.
Dizzy.
Charles Reid, I am proud too. Good work, all. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Teardrop. Thank you, guys. Breathe, treadmill, beach walk, and sprinting tonight. You are doing great, Chantal.
Thank you for the sprinting. Just saved my life.
Bailey, so proud of you, Chantal.
Thank you.
Wolf Pup says she has an army behind her. I hope she feels our support. So happy for her. Yeah, like she's on YouTube and she's got people behind her that are trying to give her at least emotional support and encouragement, which is nice. You know, like if you're trying to make some life changes, it's nice to have people that keep you encouraged. But she still needs professional help because that will not be enough. And I'm just going to keep it real. I think Salah is pushing her to get healthy for a few reasons. One, because she's the pay pig. She's the cash cow. She's the one giving up the money. And he might be looking at her and thinking to himself, you know, she's reaching that point where she's close to either a medical event or being bedbound. And that's not going to work for me to be around her because I'm not going to take care of her. I got to keep her on her feet and at least healthy enough to keep making money on YouTube. So, you know, just to keep the cow from collapsing in the pasture, you know, got to get the cow somewhat healthy. So it's him doing this with her. It has less to do with him caring about her as a person and has more to do with him caring about his paycheck and making sure the paychecks go on for as long as possible. Number two, the motivation might be that people have been complaining about the content lately and saying how boring it is. And all she does is talk about food and focus on food and do mukbangs. And maybe he's keeping an eye on the numbers. And so he's motivating her to do stuff outside the apartment because he's thinking maybe that'll be some extra views. Maybe it might be some extra money in our pocket. Just trying to get her outside the house. I feel it's about him. He's doing it for selfish reasons, not because he cares about her. What? What do you want? Come here.
Okay.
But, oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about that. Somebody's mentioning in the chat that Chantal got a GoPro. Okay, so why haven't they used it yet? Like, what was the purpose of the GoPro? They're still using the doggone camera phones and not using a selfie stick to keep things looking nice. So why get the GoPro?
Okay, guys, we're gonna go in.
Maybe in the swimming pool area.
Look at that. Lizzie sends a $50 super chat saying for you and Salah's bravery. Do you see that, Chantal? People trying to show you support for doing stuff, sending the big super chats. You haven't had many of those in a minute. So she wanted to go back up to the apartment. And he's like, no, we're going to go to the pool area. Dang, Salah, you're in for full torture tonight. Oh, my God. He is not letting her go back to the apartment. He knows the moment she gets up there, she is done. He's like, oh, no. We're going down to the pool area.
So the soda water is good for you, by the way?
Yeah, there's nothing in it but water.
Okay, because they have soda water also.
Oh,
What do you think?
what kind?
I don't know actually. I think it was plain soda water,
Okay.
but we have also the cold water we have from the home.
Let's go around. Here. I'm not supposed to park here.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks, your mama. Thank you so much. Thank you. That means a lot. Look at the pool, guys. It's empty for the winter.
Oh, there's no water in the pool. Well, that makes sense.
Oh, thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Sometimes I get crabby when I'm.
Sometimes you get crappy when you don't get your food. You get crabby if somebody tries to make you move more than 2 feet. You just don't like being uncomfortable.
You find I'm crabby sometimes?
No, it's okay. I understand.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, Lizzie, so much. And Xylee, thank you. That's so generous.
You know what, Chantal? You should actually be thankful for Salah. I know he's your paid for companion, but he is being so patient with you. Anybody else would be cursing you up and down right about now and just letting you have it and reading you to filth. I know I would be. I'd be giving you the riot act right about now, but he's trying to be patient with you. You had 2 years where you were screwing off and gaining a bunch of weight. He's being patient with you, but understand this, ma'am, about patience. Everybody has their limit. And once you've exhausted somebody's patience, all of it, that is it. There is no more. There are no rewind and do-overs. I feel like he's at the end of his rope. He's got an ounce of patience left. And you're about ready to use it all up. And once it's gone, it's gone. Once it's over, he's going to send you back to Canada and tell you to F off, which is what you need to do anyway, because you don't need to be in Kuwait. You need to go home to Canada and get some inpatient treatment. But you just understand that just because somebody's patient with you now doesn't mean they'll always be patient. We all have our tolerance, don't we?
I know, Vampira, because they close it in the.
Thank you
winter.
again, Lizzie and Xylee. Thank you so much.
Don't want to cause an It's not indoor, it's covered. Thank you, Tommy. Vampira, the water would be hot, warm.
You know, a lot of people are saying that your mama says we can all see the weight loss. What weight loss? She keeps messing around with the scale. She's not telling us the true number. See, I would believe that Chantal was really taking her health seriously if she wasn't such a liar. If she stopped messing with the doggone scales, if she got a scale that could actually take her weight, if she got a scale that went up to 600 pounds and she got on it without messing around with it and gave the true number and was being truthful and holding herself accountable, I would say, yeah, this might be a real health journey because we're not starting it out with a bunch of lies. She's lying. She continues to lie about her weight. But as far as the weight loss, I don't think it's a weight loss that we're seeing. She hasn't done much in the way of much activity. I think what we're seeing a little bit of is maybe because she's not eating so much sodium, salt, she's not retaining as much fluid. So it looks like weight loss when it's not. It's just that she's not so full of fluid.
You can see the weight loss? Wow, thank you.
Nah, that's not weight loss.
Thank you.
I mean, she is walking, but it takes 3,500 calories to make 1 pound of fat. So has she burned 3,500 calories? No, no, no. I had an exercise bike named George. He and I had a love-hate relationship. The bicycle seat was a spawn of Satan. I hated it. It hurt so much. I got a big butt, but my pelvic bone just, ugh. Anyway, I would get on that bike for an hour, and I kept switching up the levels. And by the time I was done, an hour later, I'd burned maybe 1,000, 2,000 calories. And every part of me was hurting. And I wasn't losing weight like crazy, just doing that. How is she losing weight?
Thanks, Big Korean. Thanks. We all get crabby. Yeah.
Jim said, Salah, keep this up. Don't give in to her demands. She'll be grateful when she's feeling better. Okay.
Thanks, guys. Keep going.
This combo. Thank you for being next to her. Thanks for being next to her with this progress, Salah.
Thanks,
You are
babe.
welcome.
What does the temp say, babe? The
Huh?
temperature?
The temps, wait. It's 27 Celsius.
27 Celsius.
It's getting cooler, but the humidity, I think it's about 65%, maybe.
Alfie says, I think you'll be in the 200s soon. No, she won't. Miss Mama is in the 500s right now. And if she can lose 100 pounds safely per year, to get back into the 200s, she would need at least 3 dedicated years of taking care of herself. And again, remember, she's got health conditions that might be a concern. She might have to exercise at a slower pace per doctor's orders. I don't know what the doctor would tell her. It might take a little longer than that, but it's going to be a while before she's back in the 200s.
65? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's humid, so I'm sweaty. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna put this right here. I like to do that. Bedtime cardio. This is so hard.
Look at that. There are people in her own chat saying, Salah, keep an eye on her. Don't let her eat junk anymore. I don't see any comments in the chat from people saying, let her eat the junk food. Who do you think you are? No, there are people saying, Salah, stick with this. Don't let her do what she wants. Hug her.
I know it's like,
What?
because it looks like nothing to somebody like who can walk normally.
Babe, you are.
Y'all give me a minute. Booger, I gave her some breakfast. She wants some more of her breakfast. Give me just a second. Let me give her some more food. Okay, Booger got the rest of her breakfast. I gave her a little bit of the moist cat food, and she's like, I want some more. So I gave her a little more because I love my Booger. I love my Booger. Okay, we're going to go back to Chantal and her lovely, delicious misery. Let's keep going with it. I'm here for it. And this might be a bit of a longer react today, y'all, because I'm here as long as she's miserable. I'm living for this. She needs to be miserable. She needs to be uncomfortable, y'all. Truly, she needs this. She needs to break out of this routine of, I'm just going to do what makes me feel comfortable, because what makes her feel comfortable is hurting herself. She's got some very toxic, unhealthy habits, a lot of self-harm behavior, and she needs to break out of that. And sometimes you have to have a breakdown to have a breakthrough, to break down that wall and get to the other side. She needs this. She needs it.
Cutesy and demure.
Oh, I wish the pool was full of cold water right now.
Why? You wouldn't get in it. You wouldn't get in the pool with what you're dressed in.
That's good for you, huh?
And you know what? If you're feeling overheated, there's a solution. Go upstairs and get into the shower. Chantal, I can't stress to you enough how good a shower makes you feel, whether it's hot or cold or warm. It just makes you feel nice. You know, you get in the shower, you soap yourself up, you scrub yourself, you get out and you feel brand new. I don't know why you're not taking showers. I don't know how you're sleeping covered in sweat and dirt and filth. I can't sleep like that. You don't sleep well when you're dirty. Get yourself clean and you'll sleep so much better.
Yeah. Admit your room was epic. You have a great supportive husband helping you. Thank you, Bailey. I agree.
No, thank you, Bill.
Longer.
Bill?
Yeah.
You want to
And Bailey.
And Billy also, yeah.
Getting the blood flowing. Hey, Robin. I'll be able to travel. And window liquor. The heat would affect most people. Thanks, Vampira. Are you going to play Silent Hill 2, Vampira?
Mary said she will feel a little better already in 1 or 2 weeks. I hope
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Nah, I think it's going to take longer than that. It's going to take a long amount of time for her to finally just between the physical, the mental, the emotional. It's only going to work if Chantal is committed to her health. She's got to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I don't think she's ready. I think she's doing this because she has to do it. It's not her motivating herself and just using Salah as a support system, as a backup. It's about, I'm doing it because I have to do it. And if somebody has that mindset of, I really don't want to do this, no matter how long they stay at it, they're going to give up on it in the end, and they're not going to keep at it. She's not doing it for her. She's doing it because he's telling her to. And again, I feel like there was an ultimatum thrown down on the table when she got back from Thailand, and he told her either shape up or ship out. Go home to Canada, because I am not putting up with this nonsense here. He drew the line in the sand and said, I will go no further with you on this, ma'am. It's either my way or the highway. Chantal, you wanted a dominant man in your life, right? That was so sexy to you. It was so appealing. This is what comes with somebody that you want to take control. You wanted someone to take control of you and your life and your finances and tell you what to do. Do you not like it? This is what you wanted. You said so. So if you don't like it, there's an alternative. Take control of your own life. Be your own boss and tell yourself what to do. Then you won't have to listen to somebody. But you're playing along with this for now, but I don't know how much longer you're going to do it.
I feel like I'm not pushing myself with the 10 minutes, but I think I'll just...
You're right. Somebody else is pushing you, which again, it points in the direction that you are not going to stick with it because you are not doing it for yourself. It's got to come from within. You got to want it, but you don't. You want to keep on keeping on. And your body is giving you all kinds of signs that it can't keep up this pace, Chantal. It is breaking down. Mama, let's do some inventory. You got a history of blood clots in your lungs, the pulmonary embolisms. You've got diabetes type 2. You've had extremely high blood sugar, high blood pressure, possibly hypertension. You got non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. You have an extreme fatty liver. I remember long ago, you told us that your liver is 3 times the size of normal. You've got an enlarged heart. You might possibly have a heart arrhythmia, heart murmur, which points to a weak heart. You got all kinds of issues. Any one of them by themselves can take you out, and you've got multiple ones. Your body can't handle it. It's even been spotted that you have your fingertips, your toes are discolored, which means there might be diabetic neuropathy, circulation problems. I mean, how many signs do you need before you figure it out that your body is ready to break all the way down? Seriously, how many?
Yeah, start by step by step.
Yeah. I'll try.
She needs, I'm going to say it again. She needs to go to the doctor, full checkup, blood test, physical, all of that to see what's going on with her, and listen to the doctor about the activity level that she can do safely. Why isn't she going to the doctor and getting checked out first?
As soon as I get up, I'll do it. But I've been feeling ill.
Is it because she doesn't want to go to the doctor? Because if she went to the doctor, then Salah would know exactly how unhealthy she is and probably boot her back to Canada anyway. Is that why she doesn't want to go? Because then he would know exactly what was going on and she couldn't lie anymore.
I don't know.
Slowly and carefully.
Yeah. It's hard for me to get up. I just want to go back to bed, and my body's so sore.
From what? What did your body sore from? You walked slowly on the treadmill. You crossed the street to the beach and then came back again immediately. Why are you sore? Oh, I'm not being fair. I want to be fair. Someone like Chantal that doesn't move very much and hasn't moved very much in a long time, yeah, the muscles are going to hurt. I'll give her that. I will. I'll be fair. I'll give her that. If you spend all of your time laying down most of the time and then you decide to get up, your body is going to be like, what are you doing? And freak out. So I'll give her that.
PS5. Yeah, Queen.
Lizzie, keep at it. You're doing well.
Thank you.
Ooh, Aubrey coming through saying you'd feel ill doing nothing and eating junk too. True, because that's what she did in Thailand. She didn't do anything. She didn't go anywhere. She was sick. She was messing her pants. So you feel ill doing activities, Chantal. But you were also feeling ill when you were in Thailand. So either way you feel sick, it's just that by taking care of your health, there is a chance of feeling healthy at some point versus continuing to be unhealthy.
Thank you. Thanks, Teardrop. Oh, that's sweet. You'd feel ill doing nothing and eating junk too.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Robin, these are big changes. Yeah.
Yeah. Depression. Yeah.
Healthy era.
Jen says, Chantal, that ill feeling is sometimes just mental blockage. Fight it and keep going. That's a valid point. Sometimes what we feel in our body might be a battle going on in our mind. If you've built up a routine of unhealthy habits and then you are hit with the unfamiliar and the strange and the new, it can throw you off. It can make you feel anxious. Like part of you internally is fighting it because, we humans, we can condition ourselves to certain things and those things become our familiar. And then when we're introduced to the unfamiliar, it can be scary. Chantal has said she doesn't like change. Change scares her. So all of this is a sudden change for her. So yeah, it's going to feel scary.
The healthy arc is helpful.
Yeah. Oh, cool, Vampiro. That sounds like a cool game. Mental blockage. Windmills and jumping jacks. Slow and steady. If you see a doctor, pick your ill. Yeah, you're right. That's true.
You know, I know that Chantal is very defiant. She likes to do the opposite of what people tell her to do. She could actually use that trait about herself to her advantage if she flipped it inside out and upside down. You know, if all of girl world were saying she'll never lose weight, she'll never get better, she could actually use that defiance in her favor by saying, oh yeah, I'm going to show you, I'm going to lose 200 pounds. Like, let that defiance work hard for her. Like, she likes to get one over on girl world. Okay, do it the right way. Don't do it through lies. Do it through hard work. If we say to you, we don't believe in you, we have no hope for you, that you're going to lose the weight, show us. Come on, show us. Show us that we're wrong. Prove us wrong, Chantal. It'll be a double win for you. On one side, you'll get healthy. On the other side, you'll prove us wrong. Isn't that what you want? You want to get one over on girl world? You're not doing it through the lies anymore. Do it through the hard work. Use your defiance intelligently. Use it intelligently instead of stupidly. Put it to work for you.
Babe, you told them about that you got the whole medications.
Oh yeah, Salah renewed, picked up my next batch of medications for me.
The insulin, the other things.
Yeah, I get my medicine 2 months at a time, and so I got my insulin. I'm on Farxiga, Zocor, which is like for lipid management. Farxiga, I don't know what that does. And I'm on 2,000 milligrams of metformin.
Wait, stop. Wait. She's on a medication and she doesn't know what it does. What? Whenever a doctor gives you medication, you should know what it's for and what it does and how much to take. So what do you mean you got a medication you don't know what it's for? I have never in my life heard that. Like, you're just taking whatever medication and you have no idea what it does? Huh? Ugh. But I'd like to point this out. Chantal, when you went to Kuwait 2 years ago, were you on any diabetic medications? For what we know, no, you weren't. Within a space of 2 years' time, you started taking several diabetic medications and insulin. It just took 2 years for that to happen. That's not a sign that your health is getting worse, that you need to change. You go from a place of taking no medications to half a dozen. That's not a wake-up call. It'd be a wake-up call for me.
A day and 15 milliliters of, or milliliters of, by the way, the needles they gave me this time are amazingly better than the other ones.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's nice.
yeah. So I hope they always give me those. Thanks, Melanie.
I hope this will help you, baby.
Lexi. Thank you, babe. I do take vitamins. I take a multivitamin that has like B12.
And you know what? I'm just going to say this. This is where I hold all of her VIBs feet to the fire. All of you VIBs, if you wander over here, if you care about Chantal, even a little bit, as a person, as a human, don't talk about food with her. Don't bring up food. I don't even care what you had, that dinner, that breakfast, that lunch. Don't talk about food with her. She's a food addict. You talk about food with a food addict, that's going to make them want to eat. If you give a crap, if you're not a feedie, don't mention food to a food addict. Because like I said, that is just messed up. If she starts to talk about food, don't talk about food with her. Don't get led into that conversation. Bring up something else, anything. I don't care. The weather, football teams, current events, whatever. It doesn't matter. avoid the food talk. If she tries to get you guys to talk about food, stay away from it if you care. It's not cool to talk about the source of somebody's addiction with the person who is addicted. Do you feel me? Stay away from that stuff.
Has the B vitamins. True.
Yeah, every day. Every day, huh?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
No,
true,
no.
Marie. Do you like coconut water? I do, Pam, a little bit.
What are you doing?
Hey, Anna.
You are so cute when you put the alarm on the medicine name
Oh, yeah.
or what you want to do. It's so like funny and cute.
Yeah, I set alarms, and I also ordered from Temu a really cool pill management thing because, Farxiga for diabetes. Oh, how bad it felt in Thailand. Yeah.
Ow. Booger.
No, I don't think so. Spicy disaster. I had a bunch of blood work done. I'm not sure if they tested for that.
Ow.
Certified. Does Salah take any meds? No.
Hold on a minute. Look at this nonsense going on behind me. Hey, you with the face. Come here. Somebody's deciding they want to co-host with me. Booger. Hey, where you go? It's morning shenanigans with the cat. Ow. Ow. Y'all wonder where she got her name Booger. This is why. This is why. She's 10 years old, still acts this way. Look what I've raised. All right, back to Chantal. Just kitty cat break. What are you doing? What? All right, back to Chantal. Back to her.
No. You're still young.
It's not about age, babe.
How much was all that?
Which one? The meds?
Okay, some observations. Just a thought. Chantal, she likes to use shopping as therapy. So it became a ritual for her to shop for food as therapy. Like the whole takeout thing, it was an entire ritual for her. A ritual of the comfort and the familiar. Like she would order the food and then get the food and lay all the food out and then eat the food. That was like her daily ritual. Well, that daily ritual is now altered. So I think what she's doing in place of the food ritual is she's doing the shopping ritual of, let me just go crazy buying stuff on Temu. She's looking for that quick burst of happiness and self-gratification of, let me get myself something new.
The 3 bags of meds and the 2 big cartons.
Yeah.
10 KD, which is 33 USD.
It's really cheap here for medicine. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, Jamie, I wish you well. It is tough. Oh, look, babe. Just popped up. An alarm for insulin. I already took it before we left.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cheap. Imagine all that medicine. I think medicines are free for diabetics in Canada, but I'm not sure. Anna says hello.
Hi, Anna. Yeah, I can see you, but you cannot see me.
Damn, that does sound good.
Ow.
That's so inexpensive. Yeah. Yeah. Every 2 months, he goes to pick up the meds. He pays the same 10 KD. They stamp it and then gets the medication. About 39 USD, Barbara. True with exercise, yeah. Hey, ECP.
Ow.
Bailey, do you work out, Salah? Yeah, from time to time, yes.
He wants to work out more.
Yeah. I used to go to the gym every day, but now I just work out. I have some equipment.
Yeah, the weights at
Yeah,
home.
yeah, I'm the home.
I should start using.
You know, Thank you for bringing that up, Salah. I really appreciate that. So, whatever happened to the workout room? Like, ow, Booger, you're on my hair. Whatever happened to the workout room? That spare room, weren't they turning that into a workout room? Why wasn't the treadmill placed there? Why was it placed in the living room? Didn't he say he was working on the workout room while she was in Thailand? So why haven't we seen the workout room? Like, what's going on with the workout room? No reveal of the workout room.
The light ones and just walking is amazing. But I will say, walking on the driveway is a lot easier than it was.
That's on her end, y'all. Like the internet's going out with them. Like they must be in a bad area.
To the beach, because it would just be like gasping. And
I will tell you this, Chantal. When I was in Oregon and I hadn't biked in forever, and I started biking a mile to 2 miles at a time, the first week was bad for me because I hadn't biked in so long. And the place that I was at, it was a rural area with lots of hills. I was on a 10-speed bike. It wasn't even like a trail bike. And I was constantly out of breath. But then after about a week or 2 weeks, it started to get easier and easier. My body got adjusted. So it takes a minute. It really takes a minute.
so it's a bit easier, a little bit.
Yeah. It takes a minute.
Can you see me?
Your body gets used to it.
Well, the connection is bad.
Ooh, pixelated.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
Looks like she's streaming from a potato in Minecraft.
With the router here. It's in your pocket, I think, babe.
Okay, let's scoot ahead and get some past this pixelation.
Do you want to watch that movie again? Yes.
Beetlejuice 2?
Yeah. Hey, Jessica. Horses don't go missing. One more walk across the street. And I'll be sick.
No,
But
you won't. You won't be sick. You're just saying you will, so you won't have. So you can get out of it.
Felt that Beetlejuice 1 and the platform 1 was better
Chantal,
than
you should be embarrassed. I mean, you should look at things from the other side, not just your side. Can you imagine dealing with somebody like you that can't do anything, can't go anywhere, because if you do, you'll get sick, and all you want to do is sit around and watch movies? Boring.
the part 2.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. They just were better movies.
Old is gold. Hey?
Yeah, old is gold. Lobby ceiling. The cats were in front of the store. Thanks, Pam. I know, blocked. It is available. I'm telling you, I'm still not even hungry at all. And it's so weird because...
Yeah, so question. Did you eat something before the start of your stream? Is that why you're not hungry? I think she ate something. I really do. Because she should be like ravenous by now. She's like a food Pac-Man looking for her power pellets. She should be ravenous by now. So why aren't you hungry? What did you take to curb that hunger?
I feel like I should be.
But if she did eat something, that would explain why she feels sick with the walking. Because if you got a full belly of food and then you try to exercise, it's going to make you nauseous.
Like my brain is so used to just eating so often that
Yep.
I'm like, that's the only meal I had today was a few grapes, the meatloaf, and I feel like I'm sick.
Poor babe.
The sarcasm in that. Poor baby. Well, bless your heart. Aren't you adorable?
Yeah, teardrop, exactly. Platform 2, horrible.
Oh my.
The story was like weird.
Didn't get it.
Yeah, especially at the end.
Yeah. Jam. I understand the struggle well. You can do it. We are our own worst enemy. Fight that fatty voice with it all of your might. Oh, I plan it, Jen. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jim. Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
And Kelsey's not wrong. Kelsey says if you slow the eating, your inside stomach will shrink and you will eat less naturally. She's not wrong. Chantal's stomach is stretched out so much with all the enormous amounts of food. If she slows down on the food and eats smaller meals, her stomach will shrink a bit.
Yeah. It's $24 to rent it. I don't know if it's my medications, but I almost got sick at the beach. I'm like, oh no, please don't, please don't.
You know you didn't. You were just acting sick because you were hoping that by acting sick, he would say, okay, let's go, and bring you right back to the apartment, and that would be that. And that's exactly why you guys are at the pool area, because he knows what you're up to and what you're trying to do, because you've done it like 1,000 times before. The manipulation tactics are not working, Chantal, and I'm glad they're not working. If he had a wake-up moment where he's looking through all your crap, I'm happy, because you don't need to be over there comfortable and hurting yourself.
Barf in public. Oh, I should keep a bag with me. Watch the movie Dream Horse.
Your mama will never give up about the horse story.
No, have you covered this in a live? I have to hear about this.
Sometimes, you know that the apples, now horse.
Deep breathe. Okay, let's try.
Is there, you notice that she felt like she's, I'm going to throw up. I'm feeling sick at the beach. But notice that she's sitting down. She's fine. She's fine. She's sitting down. She's fine. Like all she wanted to do was find somewhere and sit down. She got what she wanted, so she's fine now.
Oh, yeah, it is relaxing. True. IBS makes you nauseous. Yeah. And 2,000 milligrams of metformin. That seems like a lot. My mom takes 500, but she's not as overweight. Ginger ale, Pepto, Pepto. Yeah, get this along with me. True. Heat intolerance. Yeah, Jamie. Shoot. Did you like my meatloaf?
No.
Did you like my meatloaf?
Notice he's not giving an immediate answer.
Meatloaf with rice.
Yeah.
Was amazing. You know my.
No, it wasn't. Neither one of you can be honest with each other. See, if you are really married, you would both have the power to be honest with each other. But because you guys really aren't married, and she's the employer and he's the employee and he's getting a paycheck from her, he's not going to tell her the truth. Because if he tells her the truth and embarrasses her, she might dock his pay.
Opinion. Sarah, why? Good that Salah went with you. Yeah, of course. She's my beautiful wife.
On camera.
Thank you.
Not off camera, though.
I got your back, honey.
You don't have her back, because if she started to fall over, she'd flatten you. You don't have her back.
Really used to pee? That's the max.
Hey, Pam.
Yeah, Salah had rice. I didn't have any. I had sweet potato, like in my video. An ice vest. I gotta see about that. What's your favorite food, babe?
Putin.
No, it's not. See, you're lying right now. It's not poutine. It's not.
Before you knew about poutine.
Okay, before? Anything like with rice, fish with rice, chicken with rice, lamb or meat with rice.
So basically healthy stuff.
Different kinds of rice, like kabsa, mansaf, uzi,
uzi.
majboos. Yeah, different style.
The bird tongue. He eats something called bird tongue
Yeah,
soup.
that
Do you
one's
guys know what
soup.
that is? I'm like, what bird tongue? Can you guess what it is?
Also, I like bechamel.
Oh yeah, you love bechamel. His favorite junk food?
And also mahashi.
Oh,
Okay, Salah, do you see what you're doing right now, Salah? Salah, do you see what she's doing? She wants to talk about food. She wants to focus on food. So she's initiating the food conversation with him, asking him about his favorite foods. Salah, don't do it. Don't indulge her in this conversation. What you should be saying is, we are not going to talk about food, because then you're going to start thinking about food and then you're going to want to eat food. No, ma'am.
mahashi. Yeah,
That
I have
yeah.
enough fan. I should have
Do you know
brought
that the you call zucchini? Zucchini?
zucchini.
Yeah, zucchini
Who's
stuff.
Look how interested she is. Look at that face. He's talking about food and her eyes just lit up like you're talking about something really interesting right now. Look at that hand on the chin. You know, like she's just like, I am so invested in what you're saying right now. Look at that face. He starts talking about food. Her eyes are lighting all the way up. She couldn't be more interested if she tried. All because they're talking about food.
With rice
Yeah,
and the yabra.
yeah, but yeah, grape leaves.
Yeah.
So bird tongue soup is orzo soup. It's like little orzo. The orzo looks like bird.
Which leads to, now people in the chat are talking about food. Y'all are so stupid. Y'all just got led into this trap.
Tongue, I guess. So they go, hey birdie. Grilled chicken breast, sweet potatoes, huge salad with ginger dressing and pickled ginger. Wow, crazy. That sounds good.
See, we're going back to our old habits. Let's talk about food all day, all night, all evening, all afternoon, over tea. No, don't do it.
I don't. Orzo. It's a pasta. Really, Barbara? Real bird tongue. Are you still trying to learn Arabic? I'm not like trying, I guess.
Bailey, no, it's not the real bird tongue. No.
Ew. Do birds have tongues? Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
No, it's fake Nostoon. Lasagna.
I'm sorry. Like, I know it's her fashion choice. She can do what she wants with her body. She can wear whatever she wants. I'm over here just giving my opinion. That's all. I don't think the nose ring was a good choice. I don't think it's flattering to her at all. She should take it off. That's just me talking. She can do what she wants with her own body, but just from the outside perspective, I don't like the nose ring. It looks bad.
Yeah, yum. Want to try? Ew. Picked Korean. Oh, sorry, big horse. I didn't see it. Get tested for parasites.
I mean, I'm just going to give my opinion. That nose ring looks like she's got a fish hook stuck in her nose.
I think
I don't know.
Big Horse said you have to go to the doctor.
Oh,
Barbara, I love rice too. I love the rice.
yeah. You do love it, yeah. No way, Becca. For real? Wow. MashaAllah. That's awesome. Nice. If you have any questions, reach out to me.
See, she started talking about food with him, and everybody else in the chat, they want to talk about food too. They weren't talking about food for the longest. Now they are. I'm telling y'all, don't do this with her. If you want her to stay on a health journey, don't bring up food. no matter how innocently you do it. Don't make her think about food. She's a food addict. Her mind is on food 24/7. She doesn't need any help with that. Yes, it's her problem and her addiction, but don't put the battery in her back to go eat.
Though I need to like get back into reading the Quran and continue learning. It's a journey, but that's so cool to hear.
Sorry for the interruption, but what the IBS mean?
It stands for irritable bowel syndrome. So your bowels, your stomach, like where you go to the washroom,
Mhm.
it's like inflamed and it causes problems with the washroom.
Ouch.
You know how I'm always running to the washroom?
Mm.
That's yeah.
Well, another reason why you were running to the bathroom, Chantal, because you would eat every 2 hours and overloading your digestive system. That in order to make room for all that you were continuously dumping into it, it had to keep dumping out. You're eating all kinds of food all the time, making your stomach and your small and large intestine ticked off. That's why you kept running to the freaking bathroom. Plus, on top of that, you don't have a gallbladder. You're not supposed to be eating oily, fried, greasy food. And you keep doing it anyway.
Annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let's not forget about the fact that diabetes can lead to loss of sensation in your anus. Like it can affect the nerves there and your muscles and all that. And that can lead to accidents as well.
Well, block. I'm usually always sick,
Yeah, aren't you tired of it? Aren't you tired of being sick? Aren't you tired of being sick? That is the question on the table. You are sick. When are you going to be tired of feeling sick and tired? Is there going to be a point where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired? Because up till now, you've been comfortable being sick and tired. Like that is your normal. The abnormal is your normal. Is there going to reach a point where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired? For some reason, you are very comfortable with those feelings. So what exactly is it going to take for you to say enough is enough? And I'm going to get a screenshot of that face for the thumbnail. Can y'all just give me a minute? Thank you. Because that's just a lovely face. Okay. Moving on.
I don't have.
What happened? What the heck happened? Sorry. What was that? What was that?
I don't have.
Sorry about that. What the heck happened? My computer gremlins. I'm blaming the gremlins. It's not my fault. I did nothing wrong. Let's keep going though.
IBS medications. I don't know if I should. I probably should be on some. I mean, I just take Imodium, basically.
Thank you, Kelsey B.
Thanks, Kelsey. Potato person over rice. I like putting potatoes in rice. I'm hardcore. Peppermint, yeah, true.
Again, we're talking about y'all. Stop talking about food with her. This is exactly what she wanted, to talk about food. Stop.
Peppermint. Ew. Yo, mama. It tastes like the bottom of a callus. Baja Blast. It tastes a bit like basement. That's
What? Wait, stop. What? It tastes like basement. Where is she getting these descriptions? What do you mean it tastes like basement? Are you eating basement, Chantal? It tastes like basement. What?
ew, with no liquor. I think my anxiety would salt on the tongue, really? I have anti-nausea medication upstairs. I don't want to get a colonoscopy. I'm scared. I watch post colonoscopy videos. You ever see those?
Why?
I've had problems with my digestion for years and years and years.
Yeah, I remember. I was there, Chantal, when you had the C. diff. You had a nasty case of C. diff, which, for those who are not aware, C. diff is it's really bad. It's a super bug. It's really hard to get rid of. It's super contagious. Even if you're somebody and you're cleaning up after C. diff, trying to kill the germs, you can't use regular cleaners to disinfect. Got to use special cleaners because it is just that difficult and it can spread just that quickly. She had C. diff, but I also remember, Chantal, that you mentioned your doctor wanted you to get a colonoscopy, but you couldn't, because to do that, that means you would have to have a clean colon, which means it could not be full of waste. You would have to kind of stop eating for a bit, and you're not going to do that. But I also clearly remember that weren't you supposed to go in to have something done where you might have to have a procedure done where you need a fecal transplant? And for those wondering, why would anybody get a fecal transplant? Well, it has to do with your intestines. Your intestines do happen to have a certain kind and amount of bacteria, healthy bacteria in your gut. And you might get a fecal transplant to help with that if you don't have that healthy bacteria in your gut. So once upon a time, Chantal was supposed to get a colonoscopy. She talked about getting a fecal transplant, and that means your gut's in trouble if you don't have that healthy bacteria. So yeah, I remember all that too.
Salty and crackers, yeah. Wouldn't feel it. I don't think I could drink that Oreo drink anyway right now. It's like just thinking about it, like fake sugar makes me want to. But I'm curious if it tastes like an Oreo.
Yeah, see the difference? You wanted it earlier. You were begging for it earlier, using the baby voice for it earlier. Now that you've worked out, you're like, now I'm good. See? Whenever you get these urges for fast food, what you should do is short circuit those thoughts by getting on the freaking treadmill, and you'll stop thinking about that stuff, at least for a minute.
What the colonoscopy?
Colonoscopy? It's a medical procedure where they put a camera inside your bum and in through your intestines to check for like cysts or cancer and stuff like that. Yeah. They recommend you get one at a certain age.
And she was supposed to have one done, and she never got it.
First time I know about it.
Yeah. I'm sure first time you hear a lot about these medical issues.
A lot. Especially this one, the anxiety you talk about.
Anxiety?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. You're cute.
There's too many words. I never hear about it.
Yeah, he's never heard of the like anxiety disorder, nothing like that. Really, teardrop? It wasn't? I have 5 years for a colonoscopy. Yay. Yeah, I know, yo mama.
Whoa, strawberries. Like, really?
Yeah. Makes you sick.
Lizzie said right. Salah will not have to have one for a while, but he will need one.
You probably won't get one.
Depends.
You have 15 years to worry about it. 14. Mammogram? Oh. Can't you just feel around for lumps?
Like any medical procedure. You mention any medical procedure to Chantal, and she's like, eh. You know, like she doesn't want anything medical done. She avoids showers. She avoids true medical care. She avoids taking care of her health. I mean, that just shows you what's going on with her. Like she doesn't care about herself and she doesn't want to care. She avoids everything that would mean she would have to face some of the things she's done to herself and then she would have to fix them.
I'm in the pool area. Okay, let's go back to the AC.
She's like, can we go now? I want to go back to my air conditioning. Can we go now? Please, 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 please.
Nah, I like you.
She's like, can we go up to the air conditioning? He goes, I like here. I like this defiance, Salah. Again, I don't like him. He's disgusting, but I like the attitude. I like the attitude. I support this attitude. I like it. Keep it going, Salah.
You like it here?
You can whine all you want. If you don't want to go anywhere, you don't have to.
Ew, no dinner.
So, what's going on in Florida? I heard that there's a hurricane, right?
Yeah.
Stay safe, guys. Stay safe in Florida.
Stay safe. Huge hurricane. Temperature is 27 Celsius. Bad hurricane. He's fine. He's staying put. Oops.
It's horrible. Stay safe, guys who live in Florida.
It sounds so painful, teardrop. Melts you. Take keep it going, Chantal. You're definitely on the right path, and you're a great support, Salah, as you should be, though. Thank you, Taba. That's so nice.
Thank you, Taba.
Thank you. Okay, I need AC, babe.
She's trying again. She's like, I asked for AC. I want to keep asking until you let me go upstairs.
In Arabic, we spell it like.
He's ignoring her. She's like, can we go up? And he's just talking like he didn't hear her. I love it.
طيبة. Oh. طيبة.
طيبة. Are you Arabic,
طيبة.
طيبة.
It's like in Arabic means the kindest.
Ah.
Yeah.
You know what, Chantal? You're at the pool area. You're at the pool area. Why don't you go back upstairs? If you walked across the street and back again, you can stand up and say, I'm going back to the apartment. Why not walk back up there by yourself? Why do you need his assistance? You're not 5, you're 40. Go walk back up to your place by your doggone self.
Under 65 miles per hour. Wow. I don't think so, strawberries. He speaks Arabic and English.
So let's keep count, like twice. She's asked him to go back upstairs for the AC. And he's just sitting there. He's like, I don't care what you say. I'm going to sit right here and you're going to sit with me. I'm loving this. I'm so loving it.
I speak 18 languages minus 16. So,
What?
like 2 only. The Arabic and English.
Are you funny?
Kinda.
Salah was only a baby when Katrina happened.
So I got a question. Now that he said that, like, I speak so many languages, then why are you with Chantal? Mr. I'm so educated. Why are you with her? Why?
Yeah, probably.
Shrimp said, wait, I am low IQ. I can't do math. 18 minus 16. So
Oh,
wild.
no. Bonus Minute says you speak 3 languages. The third is Crazy Frog. Oh my God.
You'll have to forgive my friend. He's a little. Remember that from Dumb and Dumber?
You speak 3 languages. The third one is the Crazy Frog. Oh, my laugh also.
Yeah.
So I have 4 languages now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and you speak my language. We say weird things.
Yeah. And like 1 or 2 sentences of each language in the world.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah. Pam, that's 1 more than me, Salah. He said, Salah, start making plans for anniversary. I'm so excited.
Do y'all notice something? This kind of just struck me. He's there with her, but he's staying off camera. You hear his voice, but you don't see his face or his body. Like he is making a point to stay off camera. She talks about handsomest man, but where is your handsomest man? He don't want to be on camera with you, Chantal. Like this train wreck is all yours. You are the circus and you are the clown. And he's just giving the narrative on the side.
We will see about it. Don't worry. Definitely and obviously we're gonna have a plan, right, babe?
Yeah.
Oh, bees are language as well.
Bees are
Like where you
yeah.
said bees.
Ready, set, bees. Hey, Amy Reese. It's gonna be 2 years, right? Our anniversary.
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
Babe, our anniversary is 2 years, right?
Yeah. After like 1 month, it will be 2 years exactly. Wow.
November 11th.
So Bella's saying rose petals on the bed and candles. No. No. This is probably what's going to happen on the anniversary. There's going to be fake flowers that essentially she buys herself, and she's going to claim that Salah bought for her. And they're going to use the same candles they used last year to look like he's being romantic. They'll pull those candles out of the closet and put them on the table. And then after they get done doing the video, he's going to go take off and go to the red room, and she's going to spend the fake anniversary alone.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, babe, AC.
It's the third time she wants her air conditioning.
AC ASAP.
Yeah, AC ASAP. November rain.
Doing sauna here.
She's whining because she's not getting her way right away. I like how he's pushing her. He's just pushing back. She's trying to get her way, and he's saying, not today.
Some people say sauna, some people say sauna. I don't know. Which
Sauna.
One? Sauna.
She's looking at him like, why aren't, like, look at the way she's looking over to the side. She's giving him that bombastic side eye, like, why aren't you doing what I want you to do? I have asked you many times to go upstairs and you're not making a move. I like this pushback from him. It's spicy.
Float basmati rice. Well, I gotta soak it before I cook it.
Stinky Dorian said, Salah, you should learn her channel intro for anniversary.
Look at her. She's almost panicking. I'm not getting my AC. I'm not getting my way. I told him 3 times that I want to go upstairs, and he's not moving. He's not saying we can go up.
Yeah.
And you know what? Thinking about it, I don't think she has a key to that apartment. Because if she wanted to go up and she had a key, she could just go, look, if you want to stay down here and chill, I'll go back up. I got a key. Let herself in, get to her air conditioning. She could go up herself. Is the reason why she's waiting on him is because he's the only one that has a key?
I see. It is, yeah. Ooh. He is my gift. Unless you don't take me in the AC.
Oh, that's a threat. Subtle, Chantal, very subtle. You're my gift. Unless you take me up to the AC. Look at that face. Look at that. Look at the face. Look at it. We're going to blow it all the way up. Look at that face. It is too early in the morning to have this much fun. Look at that face. Look at it. We're going to sit here and enjoy that face for a minute. That is delicious. Oh, that's so good. That's better than 1,000 Snicker bars. That is luscious. Luscious. I am living for that face. It's perfect. Let's keep going.
Wait, I hope Salah gets you a great gift. How about the treadmill and the GoPro?
Look at the side eyes. Look. Look at the continuous side eyes. Like, I'm at the end of my rope. You're going to get it. We are going to have a talk when the camera's turned off. We are going to have a serious talk. We're going to have a screaming match. Oh, she's mad.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not enough?
No.
No? Did you say no? And I said that you are my gift in my birthday.
Yeah. I just said you're my gift.
Oh, okay. What are you looking at?
They.
You see a ghost or something?
They.
Yes. I see ASAP.
Yes.
Like, she's like tired of it. She goes, we're going upstairs now. Now.
Becca, gold, Salah, gold.
Learn let me in now.
Let me know.
You know, I love this. He's like He-Man right now. He's got all the power of the universe. And he's using it. Chantal's used to throwing her weight around, and he's pushing back. He's like, I'm not jumping when you say jump. I'll let you know when you need to jump, when you need to start walking, and when you need to stop. I support this attitude. She needs to learn at 40 years old that she can't have whatever she wants when she wants it. She needs to learn that the whole brat attitude doesn't get you very far in life. That no means no. You can't always get what you want, but if you try real hard, you get what you need. Isn't that how the song goes? Yeah, like she's used to getting her way. Spoiled brat she is. And she's in a situation now where that spoiled brat attitude ain't getting her nowhere.
Say let me in now. It could be nice.
Let me in now. It could be nice.
Oh my God, he's singing. Oh, no. Where are my headphones? I have a pair of headphones. Do I need to put my headphones on if he's singing? Oh God, no. I thought she was bad. He's a worse. I didn't think anything could be worse than her voice, but I just found something worse. Horrible.
Babe, AC, yalla, AC.
Okay, let's put everything in the baggy bag. I need more drink water. Here you go, sweet love.
She's still annoyed. There you go, sweet love. Girl, I heard that tone. You're mad at him.
Okay, honey. Oh, thank you, Bill. Okay, YouTube lover.
All right. We have to not show you the elevator, but
Why? Uh-oh. She's putting the microphone near her throat. Not down for that. Okay, so wait, this is her back at the apartment. This is all she wanted to do, was to lay down and seal. Oh God.
hey, Charles.
Ghost singing. Let me.
Let me in now.
No, we're not going to listen to him. No. Okay, let's see if she did anything interesting on the treadmill. We're going to go backwards. She's on the treadmill. There's Julia. Leave Julia alone, biatch. So, okay, so we're going to start from here.
Fish. Pew. Stinky stink.
Don't tell her she stinks. Cats don't stink unless they've been exposed to something stinky or dirty. Cats normally don't stink. Cats don't have a smell. I got my cat Booger. Kitty. She doesn't smell. She's clean. Cats are clean creatures. They clean themselves all the time. So what is going on that she's stinky? Is it because she's near you?
All right. Ugh. Let's get on this thing. Thank you. She is soft, yeah. Okay, let's see if this works. Like yesterday. I just gotta figure out how to position it, that's all.
Okay, so I guess Chantal's got far too many ads on her live today, which was yesterday. So she's still going crazy with the doggone ads and ticking people off. Fufu Egg says, ads. People were complaining about too many ads before, and she's like, oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, trust me, she knows. And she can control the ads. You can set your live or your video to play a certain number of ads. You can actually place where the ads are going to be for anyone who wants to know. I do it all the time with my videos. I don't let YouTube do what they want. Like I'll place an ad every 15 minutes or so. I space them out a lot so that nobody gets annoyed. So if I could do it, she could do it.
What? You think you're funny? Ha ha ha. You're not.
Okay, I'm gonna go on the sides of it until I press play. Put the safety pin. Let's go. Ow.
Chantal, you mess around with that nose ring far too much. It must not be comfortable.
Okay.
And it still looks like a fish hook coming out of your nose.
I think it'll work this way. Okay.
Stop whining. I hate her whining.
Let's see what programs they have.
And I haven't heard reactors reacting and saying that the treadmill is used. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me if it is used, if it's new or used. If Salah got a used one, that's not a stupid decision. I mean, why would you get something that's expensive and brand new for someone that the chances of them using it a lot are very small? Why throw down $1,000 plus for a treadmill if you know the person you're buying it for probably won't use it much? it would make sense to get something used first. And then if they use it and keep using it, then buy something new.
Never mind. Okay.
You must be over the weight limit again.
I have to go to the bathroom. Teardrop, hi.
Why didn't you do that before you got started? That's another way for her to stop her workout. I got to go to the bathroom.
$1.8. Brain freeze? You got brain freeze? Brain freeze is the worst. You ever see a cat get brain freeze? They go, hi, baby. You're not allowed on the treadmill. No. No. Hi, baby. Oh. Why are you so cute? Okay, let's swing our arms. No juice on the treadmill. Yeah. Do not go near this. No. She's freaking out over the movement. Tread bees. Slow and steady? Yeah, I'm pretty slow. I don't think this thing will work properly because I'm too fat.
Well, you should have gotten a bariatric treadmill that can handle all of your weight. Plus, the bonus is it would have had the handrails on either side. So if you felt yourself slipping, you could grab onto the handrails and stop yourself from falling. But no, you had to go cheap and get a treadmill that you're way over the weight limit, Chantal. And it has no handrails. So if you have nerve damage in your feet or your legs, that's really severe. Like you can't feel the pressure of your muscles and all that. It could lead to you falling. And if you fall, it could be fatal because if you fall, your head's going to go one way, your feet are going to go another. And you may have trouble getting yourself back up.
My burkini to work out. Yeah, I should. I can't play music because of copyright, but I can sing. If we took a
No, please, no. Nope.
a little bit. Babe, in my burkini. Hey, Gomes. No, Barbara, it's the treadmill moving. Juice? Stay away, Juice. She would go flying, would she? Don't overdo it. Yeah. 3 minutes left for this one round. Thanks, Rudy. I really want to go in a haunted house. Not being able to go in the Mystery Mansion. I was so excited to go. And then I had to get
Yeah, like that could have been a wake-up moment for you, Chantal. You were in Thailand and you want to go on that attraction ride and you were too big. You were way too big. They couldn't put the bar over your lap to fasten it for your safety. That could have been a moment where you could have looked at that and go, I really need to do something. This is out of hand. I'm having trouble walking. I'm having trouble breathing. I'm having trouble all the way around. If I go on an airplane, I have to be mindful of my weight. I have to buy an extra seat. I can't go on fun rides at the carnival or the amusement park because of my weight. I can't do a lot of things because of my weight. I don't want to go out in public. I can't go out in public alone without assistance. Use all of those things to motivate yourself to get healthy. But no. You're too comfortable in your being uncomfortable.
So annoying. Oh, I don't know, movie gal, maybe. Thanks, Ash. Really, Jamie? Yeah. Ground beef. Ground beef. Has to be lean.
Didn't her doctor tell her to avoid red meat? She should be avoiding red meat.
Raphael. Let's see what my heart rate is. $90. That's it.
Well, you're walking slow.
All I wanted. This is a painting of, I think it's Syria, right, babe? I don't know. Before war times. Just 10 for now. Oh, the fan. Oh. Maybe. Oh, I thought it was Mediterranean or something. I don't know. Looks Mediterranean. Hi, Sky. Be right back. For 30 seconds? Okay. Let's see what it says. Oh, yeah. It goes up. You're right. Yes, my team. Babe, the Temu order has been shipped. My heart rate? Yes. It's at 111 right now. 110. 113. $115. Yeah, because I need this stuff from Temu.
And remember, she's on a treadmill. And if she has a heart arrhythmia or a heart murmur, this may not be good for her. That's why she needs to go to the doctor and get it checked. The doctor needs to know, and she needs to know how weak her heart is. Because something as simple as her being on a treadmill or just doing too much, it might be fatal.
10 minutes. Yeah. Hi, baby.
Moving on.
My lungs are out here. Yeah, I didn't have shisha yesterday.
Ooh, he took the shisha away too. Dang, he's not playing, is he? Took away her takeout, no soda, no shisha. It's all gone. Wow. He's not playing.
Time for a jog, Julia. Hey, Italian. Nice to see you. Don't be sorry. Gatorade Zero is pretty good.
I mean, I'm just I love them. I love it the most for her. No takeout food, no junk food. So she can't get her junk food fix. No soda. Can't get the soda. By the way, Salah, you're not allowing her soda, but juice is okay. Juice is sugar water. It's just sugar water don't have caffeine like soda does. So how is it that she gets the juice but no soda? Because they're both bad for her. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're going to go all out and take the juice away. But no soda, no fast food, no nicotine either. Wow. And coming off of nicotine, ooh, it'll make you grumpy.
Ice cream, yeah, right. Barely break a sweat, but I did, yeah. Hey, bonus minute, you forgot me.
Her audience, EE says, jokes aside, it's so refreshing and nice to see this content. You know, I hate something, so this makes me happy. Keep it up. I don't know what they mean with that emoji. But people are saying they like the change in content. Pay attention to that, Chantal.
Zero is all I drink. It's good. The red is my fave. I used to drink a lot of that. There's one that's like thanks, EE. A craft single was dangling in front of the treadmill. Been following the Diddy saga from Italy. Oh, Diddy, what a creep, eh? Hi, Pam. I'm gonna try to incorporate more chair exercise. Chantel, do me. The bonus minute. Oh, sorry, there's a cat sleeping on it now. I can't use it.
Why you sit there?
Babe. Hey, Kamar.
Cat's like, this is the cleanest part of the house. What are you talking about?
Jane Fonda? Yeah, right. That's intense. No gain.
Julie is thinking, if only my litter box were as clean as this treadmill, I'd be happy.
Is it warm?
Okay, she's starting to get a little bit boring. And this react is almost at 3 hours. And some of you do like the longer react, some of you don't. But I wanted to get the interesting parts of the live first. So we did things a little bit out of order with the live. I wanted to show the best parts first. And I did that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this react. I enjoy reacting to this one because I'm here for Chantal in her suffering. I am here for Salah standing up to her and standing his ground. It's made for some spicy content. Anything is better than her sitting and stealing and mukbanging and gorging her stupid face. Yeah, I'm here for it all. So that's why we went a little bit longer today. I hope you guys enjoyed this react as much as I did, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. And those of you that are in Florida, please take care of yourselves. I'm going to be praying for all of you Florida peeps. On that note, before I forget, those of you that are in Florida, if Milton is still around and it feels calm outside, please remember that you might be on the eye of the storm because there might be the backside of the outer bands coming towards you later. So don't be fooled into thinking that everything's over. It may not be. Just, keep on top of things and take care of yourselves. So I'm out, y'all. Y'all be good, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, bye.